see here. Dun, dun, dun. There we are. Okay, so collectiveconnective.org. Get on there and put your data on there, and yeah, put your pictures, put your links, all that stuff, so people can find you, and then they're going to show you where you're at on the map. So you'll have a little pinpoint of where you're at on the map. Okay. Let me see. Let me take off this sunlight. Hold on. Starlight. Starbright. Okay. So the first card of the day is the High Priestess. And this means that secrets are going to be revealed. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of secrets being revealed. As you can see, here's the moon. And then here's all the information from the Book of Thoth. And then the dark and the light, right? So this is secrets are being revealed. And as the secrets are being revealed, all the seeds that you've planted in your life, all the seeds that you've been working hard on, they're starting to fruit. And now it's time for that abundance of money or whatever it is that you planted. And this is, sorry, oh God, okay, there you go. So, anyways, everything is starting to fruit. This is like go for the gold. It's like there's your castle. Here's all your grapes, all the wine, the money. You're anchored into the earth, into the universe. You've got the wisdom. Here's your crown, and you're just enjoying life. You must have structure, though. You got to have structure, and you got to have the authority to move in the direction that you want to move in, and have the authority to rule your nest. Okay, so it's really important for you to have that authority and structure. Hi, Nichelle. Hey, good luck on your photos. I know you're modeling. So, anyways, it's a time of celebration. So, yay, Nichelle! It's a time of celebration. So, once you have that structure and you go for the gold, then you can celebrate all the accomplishments that you've done, you know, and it's like time to celebrate yourself and time to celebrate with family and friends, as you see right in front of the castle, right? So super awesome reading for today. So remember to watch those secrets that are being revealed and standing in your authority. So we got the moose, and this is like standing in your authority, and you know what's best for you. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. You know what's best for you. Prepping for surgery, going to the pre-op appointment today. It's like we know what's best for us. And I was telling her what I didn't want and this and that. And so, hi, Brenda. And so, so it's like, yes, you know, stand in your authority and tell them what you want. And you got the power. You got the power. Woo! This is the little fairy queen. Look at her. And she's got the power, and she's just tiptoeing. Here you go on the tightrope. And there's the butterflies, and they're all cheering her on. Everybody's cheering you on. Use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it. You can do it. Because right now, at this time you are healing. You cannot be a healer unless you heal. So healing, healed, and then the healer. So you've got to heal yourself, and that's why I have to heal myself, so that way I can do the healings. So right now my honey's doing the healings. I'm just doing the readings. But I don't have, my auric field isn't strong enough to do the healings anymore. It's been a while. So this is like your healing energy surrounds you in this situation. So we do have to heal ourselves before we heal anybody else, because if we do have anything that's in our body that is weak, it can attach to us and it can amplify within us, or something can jump inside our auric field and do what they will with us if we allow it. So that's why we have to make sure that our auric field is solid and that we're healed inside our holy vessel, right? So connect with nature. See, Nisha, I'm jealous because you get to connect with nature every day. See how beautiful that is? So connecting with nature, you're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. And that's what we've been doing. We just got back from the mountains, and we're still looking for land. We're still looking for land in Taos and whatnot. So I know it's going to happen. I just don't know when. And so their timing system and my timing system are kind of a little bit off, and it's going to happen on the right time. Hi, Carlo. What's up? Tacos, are you bringing some over or what? My doctor said, more water. It's time to drink more water. You are dehydrated. Everybody is dehydrated. New business ventures, guys. New business ventures. Look at that. We are working. Whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. New business ventures are coming. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career and opportunity. And that's why I have to follow through on collectiveconnective.org, guys. And so I'm going to keep bugging you guys to join it. I just really feel that it's necessary that everybody joins it, because once you put your information there and you put your little pin on that map, people can know where you're at on that map to say if you have a business, and they'll say, hey, I need a healing, or I need this and that while I'm driving through. And it's super awesome because it's a good way of building your business and people witnessing you and what you're doing and stuff like that. So I know. Oh yeah, we need to go over there soon. You know what? I really do love Idaho. I don't know. I just love Idaho. We always go through Idaho, babe, huh? For some reason, we love. It's like home. It's almost like Burke. It's almost like Albuquerque, like the 505. It's funny. So I'm doing Beyond Lemuria. And let's see what Beyond. Oh, the first card I got, number 1. Look how beautiful that card is, guys. Look at that. It's the Earth Star Chakra. And this is oneness, collective consciousness. You're anchoring in transmissions from the higher realms, sacred earth, knowledge, integration of the divine, and working with the grid lines. So everybody on here right now, it's we've been doing this. All of us have been doing this. Look at this. And this is kind of how the symbol of this is, right? So look at this. And look at this. So it's kind of the same thing, right? So here you are amplifying everything out in all directions. Look how cool this is. And then there we are. We're like drawing the grid lines around all the ley lines. So see, and this is, we're like opening up all the portals for our star brothers and sisters to come through. The all-seeing eye, the lotus. See how beautiful that is? And so we're amplifying the earth. So we're already doing this, guys. So now we have been working long and hard to clear a lot of timelines, to close up a lot of doors. Right, Nichelle? We closed up a lot of doors. And there was a lot of things that we had to do. And then now we're integrating everything that we witnessed and that we shared and that we opened and closed. And now we are in the time of the void. And in the time of the void, we are creating something new. We're creating a whole different earth, a whole different world. And the split has already happened. It's already happened. So now we got to think, what does this world look like to us in the near future? It's happening right now. And if you are in your true consciousness, you are witnessing the changes within our food. You're witnessing the changes within trade. You're witnessing the changes within our consciousness of what to eat, what not to eat. Understanding that we still have to be here on earth and do the effing work. So now, how are we going to do this? We're listening to the younger generation, and they know that we have to live according to the 3rd dimension, but we can elevate it to the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th dimension. So it's up to us to be undercover, the undercover brothers, to do the work on the earth. We're doing the work, but we're manipulating it to where it's going to be fair. We're manipulating it to where it's going to help everybody. And we have the power to do that because we've been here long enough and we've been on this earth doing this long enough that we are now the managers of the earth. We are the directors of the earth. So it's up to us to help everybody understand the sacredness of the earth and walk that walk and live that talk and not bullshit. No more woo-woo shit. That shit's done. We're done with the guru mentality. We're done with the woo-woo stuff and competing with each other. It's so important for us to share that sacredness and the dance of earth, right? So, hi, Kate. Hi, sister. What are you doing? And so it's really important for us to share that magic that from our heart, and like really being in our heart space and not having those swords up all the time. It's really important for us to walk with our hearts open. And I know how hard it is because we've been so betrayed so many times, and we've been so put down, and we've been let down, and there's just been so many traumas that have happened to us. So it's so important for us to let go of all that. This procedure I'm having is really like it's tied to all of that. And what Spirit told me is when I have this procedure, I'm like ridding of all of the betrayals that have happened to me and everybody in all the lifetimes. And so it's kind of a big deal what I'm going through. So so this is like, yeah, letting go of all that. And yeah, and really connecting and aligning. So the next card I got was alignment and having that inner integrity. Look at how beautiful this is, guys. And this is like, look at the dolphins. Did you see on the news how the dolphins were like gathering together? And this is the time of Lumeria, guys. It's like Lumeria and Atlantis are on top of each other, so they're merging together. But did you see all the dolphins like in the ocean? And they're just letting us know that it's time. It's a beautiful time, and that we've won, and now it's time for us to rejoice. So there's going to be people celebrating on one end, and there's going to be people that are like in the woe is me stage and like killing each other and all that stuff on the other end. So it's kind of weird because it's like we're looking through it's like looking through the looking glass, or like the web, you know what I mean? And then you can, some of us can see really good and some can't see anything but blurriness, right? So this is the alignment. And you want to bring, you want being a vibrational match for what you want to bring in your life. What do you want to bring in your life? Manifesting from a place of love over fear. No more fear. We got to let go of the fear, guys. Right? We got to let go of the fear because we can't live in that. Because then when we feed that fear, then all of a sudden there's demons and devils and all this stuff. And we bring all that lower vibrational bullshit back, which is all a fucking game. It's something we created. We created the devil. We created the demons. We created the dark. And really, the dark and the light are one with the other. There's the same, it's the same bird, just a different feather, right? So energy flows where attention goes. Some subconscious sabotage. So do not sabotage yourself, okay? Seamlessly actualizing our dreams. So we got to know that it already has happened. Your dream has already happened. We're no longer having to manifest it. We are willing it. And we are saying, so it is. You know, when you're wanting something, you're saying, oh yeah, I have this, that, and that. And you draw it out and you write it down and then you have it. Okay. So this is like how we like manifested our truck. This is how we got our van. This is how we traded in our RV for our van. This is how we got the house that we're in. You know what I mean? So it was just willing it because we saw it. And then sometimes you're off a little bit when you see it. You're like, oh, but I didn't want it in the middle of the city. I wanted it at the end of the city. Maybe I should have seen it at the end of the city, not in the city. No, just kidding. Sometimes, just so you know though, okay, I know we're all high dollar hoes, right? We're all high dollar hoes. We're like the royalty. We've been here a million times and we've done this shit. And you know what? We should be treated as such, right? But I'm going to tell you something. The way we did it this time was that we can't have everything all at once, because then we would be greedy. We would be like on Thor, how Zeus was. We would be like that gluttonous pig, and we would be like not having impeccability or integrity. So the way it happens is you'll be like going on this uphill slope and you're doing really good, and then Spirit's like, oh, okay, your ego's starting to come up again. Okay, wee, come up again. Wee, come up again. So you're going to be tested all the time because you have to go through those waves, right? You got to go through those waves. And then later on, it'll start evening out and the waves will be slower and slower, right? And then that's how you'll start walking with impeccability and integrity. And that's how Spirit told us it was going to happen. This was told to us about 7 years ago when me and my honey met. And I said, I don't want to do the work. And Spirit's like, sorry, you got to do the work, because they're meeting us halfway. So universe is meeting us halfway, but we got to do half of the work. And that's what we signed up for, guys. And so it's important for us to acknowledge what we're going through and know that it's happening for us, not to us, and really really just embracing it as it comes. It's like just like going on the roller coaster ride. You get all the way to the top and then you're like, oh my god, fuck, and you go all the way down and you're like, oh, that wasn't that bad, it was fun. And then you got to do it again, right? So I know it's just like, so I know, me too, I'm tired too, but when you're tired, just reassess, write down everything that you're thinking about, write down all the things that you're mad about, write down all the betrayals you feel, and like where are you, what are you doing? And when that happens, when I do that, all of a sudden I get all these answers. The next day I get another answer, and then somebody comes with this opportunity, and then I get a phone call saying, Tammy, thank you so much for doing the readings. Tammy, you know, and I'm like, oh shit, because that's what I was thinking of, like, oh, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? So it's just funny because it's like Spirit validating what we're here for and what we're doing. And I know it's hard, but we're supported. We're all supported, guys. We are. And it's coming. It's coming. We just have to have that faith. And this is truly us being tested on living in faith. Okay? Faith is so important, guys. And that's what we all have here is faith. All of us do, or we wouldn't be here right now, because I've tried many times to commit suicide. So, but I'm still here, sucker. So anyways, we are going through a radical expansion. Dragon energy. Woo! Look how pretty this card is. Look at that. This is living and loving at full capacity. Being unapologetically you, self-expression, boldness, having a voice, taking up space, expansion, empowerment, owning your true power, being visible in the world, having fun with your magnificence, letting go of judgment. That's a big one, guys. We got to let go of the judgment. And creative exploration, radical ways of being. It doesn't matter. Whatever anybody's opinions are about us, it doesn't fucking matter. It don't matter. Dude, I've been weird all my life. And it's like, yes, it's like we are here for each other. We're here to support one another. And it is radical expansion. And our bodies have taken so much, right? Right, Christina? Oh, my God. My body has taken so much. I'm ripping at the seams, dude, like literally. So now I have to go get surgery for that too. So I got all these surgeries planned, and it's like, my poor costume. I've done so much shit to it, and now it's time to heal it. And we have to expand and know our truth and be the truth. And it doesn't matter what people think. We got to voice out who we are, what we're doing. It doesn't fucking matter, because you are a doorway for somebody. Hi, Randy. How are you? You are a doorway. I'm a doorway for somebody. You're a doorway for somebody. Everybody's a doorway for somebody. Whatever your truth is, somebody is going to go through your doorway. They're going to listen to you. They're going to be motivated by you. They're going to look up to you for a minute. Not to be a guru. We don't want them to follow us as a guru, but we do want them to. We want to give them permission to be as they are, to be where they're at, you know what I mean, and love them where they're at. So that's something that's really important is when we do step out there and we put ourselves out there, like with your songs, Christina. You're amazing. You're an amazing musician, and your music is inspiration, and you surviving is I'm telling you, that's so much inspiration, and your story needs to be told. And you've done a lot, and you're a single mother, and wow, you know what I mean? So it's important for us to share. So I'm doing the fairy deck now. This is my last deck that I'm doing, and I got devotion. And this is unconditional love. And we got to remember the word unconditional. Okay? We can no longer have condition on love. And that's where we've been going wrong, is having conditional love. A tit for a tat, an eye for an eye. So it says, let's see real quick. See the reflection of God within their eyes. Acknowledge that each person has his or her own divine path and lesson to learn. Withhold judgments. You yet be there when you are called upon to help and to love, or maybe just to hold a hand. We often find relationships difficult to maintain. Sometimes fear is what keeps us from fully immersing ourselves into relationships. There is a fear of rejection, number one thing, right? And of not being good enough or worthy. That's another thing. And fear of being hurt. And that is like a major thing because of the betrayal, right? And this has been an ongoing thing, not even just in this lifetime, but in all the lifetimes. But when we love ourselves all the way with our whole ass, not half-ass, right? Hi, Celeste. When we love ourselves with our whole ass, right? We can then love others. Ask Spirit to give you what is best for you and trust it to do so. You are good enough just as you are, and you are worthy of love and a good relationship, and Spirit fills our desires in the most wonderful and sometimes mysterious ways. Make and give someone a Valentine today. So it's really, really working on unconditional love. And I know it's scary because all of us have been betrayed before. And it's like the Mean Girls Club. I swear, Hustle S, I talk about this all the time. And it's like, we don't have to do that no more. We have to help each other, and we have to uplift each other, and we have to work with each other and encourage each other and build platforms for each other. And that's why I have collectiveconnective.org. Join it, all you guys. Even you, sister. Me too, man. You don't even understand, Christina. I've been so betrayed. Like, I've been so betrayed in this lifetime and many lifetimes, and I keep doing it again and again. And it's so weird because I see everybody. I see their beauty within them, and my son always says, "You're a glutton for punishment, Mom. You always let everybody in, even if they betray you. You give them 30 chances." And that's true. I do, because I see their heart, And then, of course, my honey's like, potential ain't worth shit. But I do love everybody because I know that they're me. And you're me, and everybody's me. And I love everybody. I do. Even when they betray me, I forgive them like that moment that they betray me. Forgive them for they not know what they do. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's just how it is. And sometimes the frequency isn't aligned. So sometimes we have to split apart for a while. Sometimes it's got to be a long while. Sometimes it's a short while. And then you got to look back and say, okay, what was that mirror? Why did I attract that situation or that experience with that person? Was this a past life experience? Was it something that I needed to clean up in this lifetime? Was it my own shit that I needed to clean up? So those are things that we have to really work on. I know abandonment's another thing too. Yeah, for sure. And let me go to overindulgence. Oh, I love this one. But I don't drink no wine, but I eat a lot of sweets. Huh, babe? So it's a time of grounding. We got to ground, and we need to stop and ground ourselves, okay? Being the energy of the heavens down through the branches and into your body, filling every cell of your body and circulating with the earth energy. Stay in the place for a while and sense what it feels like to just be. Feel the serenity and bring it into the situations in your life. Discipline yourself to sit in perfect peace for at least 5 minutes. Begin each day doing something that builds your spirit and your confidence, and know that you are good and perfect. And place yourself in the arms of Spirit. Notice your life becomes more joyful and productive with each day that passes. Overindulgence in any form can never fill the emptiness within. Only recognizing one's connection to spirit can do that. It is okay to enjoy the material world as long as you keep everything in balance. That's why I gained all this weight. It wasn't in balance. So anyways, being in the spirit world, doing all this work that we're doing, and sometimes I ask myself, what are we doing this for? What the fuck is it? It's like this weird video game. Fuck it, I don't want to do it no more. I keep trying to put myself back into Pandora's box, and then it's like, you're funny. You're too out there. There's no way you're going to go back into Pandora's box. And I said, but ignorance is bliss. And they're like, yeah, too bad. You already have all your memories. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, we got to move through this. But it's a lot of people are getting airy. They're getting too airy, and they're doing all the woo stuff, and let's activate, let's do all this, do that. And they're like working so hard to stay high and be out of this earth when we signed up to be here in this earth. And we signed up to ground ourselves into this earth. And so we have to ground ourselves into the earth, through the center of the earth, to the other side of the earth. And then we ground ourselves into the universe, and we become that spark plug. And then that way we're solid. We're like a tree. So no matter which way we're going to flow, it's going to blow us, but we're going to still be standing strong, right? So by standing strong, it's nobody's going to sway you. You're not going to be, like I was talking about yesterday, there's going to be a lot of, what did I say? Cults and false lights. And so people are going to be like, oh, follow me over here. Oh, follow me over here. No, fuck that. And here, let me give you some wipies, and here, go wipe your own ass. So it's like, no, we don't need followers anymore. We need to help our brothers and sisters go through their doorways and help them find their own sovereignty. And the thing is that there's so many, even this younger generation, like the millennials and all them, they're starting to recognize that they're too woo-woo and they're too flighty. And now they're understanding that they have to do the work on the earth, and they have to build the new earth. And now they're starting to come and ask us for answers. You know what I mean? So it's so important for us to be there, to be their bumper guards, to help them along their path, and not tell them what to do, but just be there whenever they're ready to ask us. Because there's a lot of these kids doing a lot of crazy shit, and we're like, should we intercede? And then me and my honey will meditate on it, and then Spirit will say, no, let them go through their path. You cannot cock block their experience. Oh, okay. So we just got to watch the movie and eat the popcorn still, because people are still doing shit. Hello, you're going to get slapped if you keep doing shit. So we're going to be having help from the fairies. Look how beautiful. Yeah, and it is the buffalo medicine, because we keep getting that a lot too. And my honey's carrying the bear medicine too. So, yep. So, and then here's the fairies, guys. Because the more we elevate, the more we're going to be able to see these people. And the more we're going to be able to see our star brothers and sisters. So sprout your wings today. And this is the spirit realm. Okay. There is a special twinkle in your eye. These are the eyes that can see fairies and communicate with all the elementals. You work with the heavenly as well as the earthly spirits. You are a gifted person, intuitive and capable of easily channeling the energies of the universe. Remember to always use this power for the highest good. Always ask that you be guided in its use, and that no one comes to harm through your ministering. Okay? Remember to keep your ego out of the spiritual work, for therein lies your downfall. Give credit where credit is due. Spirit does the work. So remember, all our thoughts aren't really our thoughts. We have many different beings that work through us, and they channel in all the information through us. So a lot of the things that we're going through aren't really our stuff. It's other us's from other dimensions. So we're kind of cleaning up all that mess and aligning everybody back into ourselves. Breathing them back in. Breathing them back in. That scared little girl that was abused, you're breathing her back in. That scared little boy that was molested, we're bringing that back in. We're bringing back in where you were abused by a lover. breathing that person back in. You got to breathe that back in, because those are fragments of ourselves, and we cannot work until we bring all those fragments back into ourselves, so that way we can stand in authority, just like the tree. The tree can weather the tides, and so we got to become the tree, and we got to be rooted as the tree, right? So here's the hummingbird dreams. Here's your hummingbird, and I'm the turquoise hummingbird, right? And so this is the smallest. Just take time to notice the smallest things today, guys. If you feel that someone is not up to your standards, then realize that that is what you are projecting upon them. Change your perception and see them truly as they are, a reflection of God energy, just as you are. Spirit expresses through us all in its own way. It's not for us to second guess. If you are feeling less than whole, remember your divine birth and take comfort in knowing that you are divinely perfect. Pursue your dreams and know that you are divinely guided. Have faith in your dreams and your abilities. It's okay to have faith in other people's dreams. Help and encourage them to believe in themselves. Okay, so love everybody where they're at. That was my hardest thing too. Is like, no, you're doing it wrong. No, hey, come on, and then I made myself sick, and it was like judging. We can't judge everybody. We gotta love them where they're at, and Spirit's gonna show them, or their higher self, which is Spirit, is gonna show them exactly what they need to see, and then you guys will meet back again. Hi, Betty. We missed you in Washington. Then I have 2 more cards, guys. I'm almost done. So here's the magic frog. Dun, dun, dun. It says, have a pillow fight with a friend today. The key word is child. And so this is, help yourself find the magic in everything you see. Lay off work a bit and take time for joyful fun. If you have forgotten how to play, then just ask a fairy or a small child to help you remember. So go smoke a doobie and watch a dumb movie and you'll laugh your ass off, right? Just kidding. Or go swing, or I don't know, play hopscotch. Fairies and small children have open hearts. Believe. Visualize yourself holding your small self in your arms and rocking and swinging her a lovely lullaby. Singing her a lovely lullaby. Tell her how much she is loved and how special she is. Feel your hearts connecting as one as the child snuggles up against your chest. Visualize the healing of all tears and wounds as the energy just dissipates and the void is filled with loving energy. Now the child is ready to play. Hop to it. Hop to it, guys. Oh, and there's like a mushroom there too. So you can take some mushrooms then. That'll open you up. The last one is reflections. That's kind of like Snooty Tooty like me. It's like your mirror. Reflections. Hello, I'm here. Yo. Hello. Do I trigger you? No, just kidding. Deflate your ego a bit today. That's what it says. It says, you are only able to see something nice in another person if there is something good in you. Ego is the human part of our consciousness. It is the part that is in touch with our external reality. Sometimes it becomes exaggerated. This happens when we have forgotten that we are one with Spirit. When we remember our true identity, then there is no need to falsely inflate our ego self. We know we are intrinsically divine. Our egos become falsely inflated through lack of faith in Spirit or in ourselves. Since we are part of Spirit, lack of faith leads to fear and uncertainty. We begin to feel less adequate. So that's why we fluff our feathers, right? I was talking about it yesterday. And when a person is secure within themselves in grace, right, they will notice that their lives become more and more peaceful and abundant. It is just as it should be. So being that peacock with the feathers down and walking in grace is where we should be. And our mirrors, everybody is your mirror. So, hi, Red. Hi, Tana. What's up? I know we got to go visit you. Gonna go out there soon. But so when you're fluffing your feathers up, that means, you know, insecurities, look at me, pay attention to me, da 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 da. It's all right, it's cool. But why are you doing it? Is it your ego? Is it because you need to be validated? What is it? And then you got to go even deeper. Where does that come from in your childhood? Or where does that come from in your past life? So it's like, so now it's like, okay, you have all these beautiful feathers, these peacock feathers. Now let's put them down and then let's walk with them in eloquence and elegance and in grace, right? So when you're walking in grace, people still see you and they see you more as a goddess instead of just fluffing your feathers and this and that, right? So, and me too, I always check myself because I like to be more like in this playful mode, right? And fluff the feathers. I love that. Because I wasn't able to be a kid when I was a kid because I was actually raising my mom and dad when I was a kid. So now that I'm older, I like being the kid. But there's these times where I want to be the goddess as well. And it's hard sometimes because I like to break away from that and then go into this. But I'm like, but I don't want to be old. I don't want to be old. So anyways, it's like, okay, so now I gotta, I like to do the burlesque stuff. And that's kind of like more of the goddess self, the sensual, the sexual self. So stuff like that. So trying to project all the things that like what I want to say, not project, but kind of like exuberate how you feel that day. Today I feel very sexual, so then you start exuberating that. Today I feel very whimsical, so then you dress in your fairy outfit. Today I feel very galactic, so you know I feel very nerdy, and then you put on your glasses and you put your little ponytails on like that. So you know what I mean, just like really playing with, because we get to play all these different parts. We don't have to be a certain way all the time, you know what I mean? Because that's really our ego saying that we're that person, but we're not really not that person. I'm not really this person, you know what I mean? So this is like just like a persona. This is one of my personas. I have a million personas. So that when you finally see each other for who you are, it's like, okay, like I can see everybody that's here on the feed right now. Well, I'm everybody there. I'm like that sexual part, and then I'm the musical part, the musician, and then I'm like the observer, and then I'm the one that wants to heal everybody, like my sister, that kind of stuff. So there's like all these different parts that I play, and we're all mirrors of each other. So once we learn that everybody's our mirror and see how amazing and powerful all of us are, like Betty's a very powerful woman, and so we're all here at once and we're all mirrors of each other. So I always say, wow, I have some amazing fucking friends because they're just powerful fucking goddesses and witches and all kinds of stuff, man, and business owners and stuff like that. So it's like super cool to see who I am, like who am I really. And I was asking that to my honey today. I says, honey, who am I? And he says, well, you're a little bossy and people don't really like to be told what to do, but you have good intentions. Hey, you know what? I've just been a drill sergeant in many lifetimes, guys. You don't understand how many lifetimes I've been in war. So a lot of you guys were in war with me. Nichelle was in war with me. Christina was in war with me. Celeste was my right-hand man in war with me. So, I mean, we've been in war many times. So I guess that's where I get it from, because I'm always worried that everybody's going to get hurt. But everybody has to have their own process and however they're going to enjoy this life and witness and be the witness and witness themselves. The witness witnessing the witnesser, right? So it's important for us to have the experience. And now we just have to be the light. So now all you have to be is the lighthouse, and you don't have to be the tugboat. We're not tugging anybody anymore. We're not being like Jehovah Witnesses. Not my bad on Jehovah Witness guys, but we're not going to force feed our stuff. But we're just going to be here as the light, as a doorway. When people have questions, we will be here for them. When people need somebody to listen to them, we'll be here for them. You know, it's just being the doorway. When people want permission to be crazy and weird, they can come and be crazy and weird with us, right? So that's what we are. We're just a doorway. We're all doorways to each other, so we can find our way back home. And where's home? That's where home is. But we keep looking outside of ourselves for the home, and it's not even there. We keep looking for aliens and Sasquatch and fairies and da 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 and da 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 and da 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 da. And there's no guru outside of us. The guru's inside here. So it's like all the dimensions are here. Everything's here. And so once we start realizing that, then we have a little bit more power to play with, and then we get to manipulate the system even more. Okay, cool. My buddy's shaking his head no. But anyways, I love you guys so much. I miss you guys. We need to have like a big old party. Let's just have a party. I don't want to do no freaking ceremonies. I don't want to do none of that shit. I just want to have a party. Hey, Michelle, we're just going to have a party on your land. We're just going to go and have a good old time and hang out and, you know, and have a swimming party and a hot tub party. And I don't know. I think we just need to have a good old party, you know, and just have fun and play and dress up and do skits and sing songs and whatever it takes, you know what I mean? So that way we can have fun together. So anyways, but that's something that we should probably plan on before the winter. I love you guys so much. I miss you. I love you, Celeste. What are you doing, Celeste? Where are you? And I wish we would have seen Betty. But we hung out with your son, Betty. Did you get our present? Because we gave you a present. So I hope you guys got to use the present. How big for Betty? Oh, my God. So anyways, if you're in town, Sound Bath on Friday, 6 p.m., share with whoever you need to share with. And then, I go into surgery on Monday. And then I will be out of commission for about 2 weeks. But like the first 2 days is kind of probably the worst. And then after that, I'm just going to be doing readings for the next 2 weeks. And then I'll go back to hair and then traveling again. So, yeah. So, yay! So, just call, Nichelle, you can call to the front desk or message my honey. So, 505-899-4575 or message my honey on here, or I'll let my honey know and then send me your phone number. I think I still have your phone number. I'm not sure. And then that way I can book everybody according to when. Oh, and then October 7th for what? For your reading, or are you coming here? Christina. So I could do your reading probably next week during the middle of the week, Christina, if you want to, okay? So I love you guys. Here, hold on. Say I love you.
I love you.
Kombucha. Oh, your birthday. Yeah, she's coming for her birthday on October 7th.
Ooh.
Dun, 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 Christina.
Oh, chimichangas.
Oh, you're going to get some chimichangas from All Subs. And then Bob's Burgers. Oh, a lot of burgers sucks now, so don't worry about that. Okay, guys, good night. I got to go. I got to finish watching this House of Gucci. I haven't seen it yet, but it's about gluttony. So we got to all check ourselves before we wreck ourselves, right? Gluttony. So we'll see this. Bye, guys. Love you.